The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored on behalf of the Outside Insider by the broadcast experts.
Spring is upon us, and no doubt it's one of the busiest times for some of the country's popular destinations. Well, I caught up with travel expert Jeanenne Tornatore, who shared some of her picks for spring travel. Good morning, Jeanenne. How are you?
Good morning. I'm great. Great to be here.
Yeah, I know you're literally 2 hours away, so next time you got to make, of course, Phoenix a stop on one of your trips, okay?
Absolutely. I love stopping in at Phoenix.
I love it. Well, let's talk because it is a busy season of traveling and getting out, and destinations like Tucson are on people's list, right?
Yeah, this time of year when it's really busy, I always say, think about the experiences you want to have instead of locking a certain destination in your head, because there are great places like Tucson that may be less crowded, more affordable for those quick escapes this time of year. So, yeah, let me start here. I mean, obviously, this is just a couple hours down the road for folks in Phoenix. So if you haven't been to Tucson, I highly recommend coming and visit. There's so much to explore here. I'm actually standing on the roof of the historic Hotel Congress, built in 1919, a lot of history in this hotel. But right behind me, I mean, downtown has become very vibrant here. Lots of great nightlife, great restaurants. And of course, Tucson surrounded by 5 mountain ranges. So it's a great place for outdoor adventure. The mountain biking here is phenomenal. Great hiking, climbing, you name it. These outdoor mountain activities are all around us. And one thing that I love about Tucson is that it is all about stargazing here. So it's home to the Dark Sky International. There's a couple of really great observatories outside of town that have fantastic immersive experiences. 2 of the largest public telescopes in the Southwest right here at one of those observatories. So, that's kind of one of those newer tourism trends, the stargazing, and this is a really cool place to do it.
Yeah, there is so much down there. And I will say, I think Tucson keeps herself a little secret because it's so amazing when you do go down there. And that's where I like people, Tucson, yeah, but incredible. So, okay, let's change gears because I like this next destination because you can literally ski, play golf, and visit wineries all in the same day.
You sure can. This has kind of long been one of my favorite little hidden gems in Colorado. It's Grand Junction, Colorado. It's on the western side of the state. And yes, it is one of those rare dual climate destinations where you can go skiing at the local mountain. Their local mountain is called Powderhorn. And then you could go golfing or go hiking in the afternoon because you have both climates right there in this destination. It's also a big mountain biking mecca. Lots of great trails just 2 miles outside of town. And it's home to the Colorado National Monument, which is often referred to as the mini Grand Canyon. There's so many just amazingly different landscapes in this destination. And like you mentioned, it's actually an up and coming wine destination because the climate really is perfect for wine growing. So there's lots of vineyards around in town. Such a fun scene too. Just a quaint local downtown with great distilleries, breweries, great small hotels. One of my favorite distilleries, the Highland Distillery, actually has its own on-site lavender farm as well. So again, this is one of those little hidden gems that's perfect for that spring escape.
Wow, I like that. Okay, spring escape, you said, but is it too late to escape to the tropical paradises that are around the country?
Yeah, so everybody's kind of often looking for that beach escape this time of year. And it can be difficult during the spring break season because all those beaches are packed. They've long been kind of booked out. My recommendation for you, if you want that experience this time of year, is to think about booking a cruise. We've seen over the last year, 2 years, all of these new ships come into the cruise industry. And so it's added a lot more capacity to so many of the cruise ports around the country. So that's great news for those who are looking for a cruise. Carnival just launched their Carnival Jubilee in December out of the port of Galveston, which is a fantastic new Excel class ship for them. That's hitting a lot of Caribbean islands on its itineraries. In April, they're launching their second Italian themed ship, the Firenze, out of the port of Long Beach in California. California. So that can be an easy escape for folks in Phoenix. And so that's launching in April. And again, cruising can be a great option this time of year. For those newer ships, you do want to have book further out. They're already booking with Carnival for 2026, if you can believe that. But if you're looking for that quick tropical escape this season in the springtime, think April and May, and look at some of these different ports. Sometimes you can either drive to them or flying to these different ports. You can find more affordable airfare depending on where you want to go.
Wow, Jeanenne, I'll tell you, quick escapes are what's in right now, and you got some of the cool places there. Where can we find out more?
Yeah, well, you can always follow me on Instagram. I'm at The Outside Insider.
Perfect. Jeanenne, thanks for joining us this morning.
Always great to be there with you.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored on behalf of The Outside Insider by the broadcast experts.